Everyone, Alpha Eagle here again. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well, and may God bless you all. The Batgirl movie has been shelved, thank God, and Tristen from Nerdette's Newsstand has a surprising yet unsurprising reaction, and I'll explain what I mean. As usual, I have nothing against Tristen, and I pray that she will change her ways, and I will provide a link in the description to the full video so you can get the full context. Tristen claims to be politically homeless, yet she sides with the left on all political issues, as far as I can tell. She supports baby murder, or as the left like to call it, abortion. She is against the side of parents regarding the Florida Parents' Rights in Education anti-grooming law. She supports woke entertainment. However, in this case, regarding shelving of the Batgirl movie, she took a slightly different side. Most people on the right are glad that the Batgirl movie was shelved because it seemed to be pushing a woke agenda, since they race-swapped Barbara Gordon and they were introducing her trans friend. People on the left are upset that the movie was shelved for the opposite reason. They want the woke agenda to be pushed, and as usual, they called this decision racist. But Tristen strayed from her far-left position. She normally would have sided with the left and called Warner Brothers slash AT&T slash Discovery slash DC racist for shelving Batgirl. But she didn't do that, and that's what surprised me, until I realized whose side she was really taking. She's taking the side of the corporation. Tristen, using her own words, is a useful idiot for the corporations. So no matter what side the fans are on, either the left or the right, she always seems to take the side of the corporation. For example, when Disney attacked their fans and called them racist over the Kenobi controversy, she went against the fans and she sided with Disney. When the fans wanted Warner Brothers to release the Snyder Cut of the Justice League, she attacked the fans. She called them the Snyder Cult. And she took the side of Warner Brothers, the big corporation. Now, I'll be totally honest with you and straight up tell you that I hate most of the movies in the Snyderverse. I especially hate Man of Steel. That was not Superman at all. However, I support the fans who wanted the Snyder Cut. Now, you might ask, why do I support the release of a film franchise that I hate? The answer is very simple. Because I support the fans. That's what the fans wanted, so I supported them in what they wanted. 9 times out of 10, I will support the underdog. And in this case, the underdog is the fans. In the Bible, I support Jesus. He was the underdog. Also from the Bible, I support David over Goliath. David was the underdog. Regarding politics, I will always side with the people over the government. The people are always the underdog. Tristen, however, does not take the side of the underdog. She takes the side of Goliath over David. When it comes to Warner Brothers, DC, Marvel, and Disney, Tristen seems to always side with the corporations over the fans. And this video proves it. And she disguises her stance by claiming to side with the actor. But who does the actor work for? The corporation. In this video, she is attacking the fans on both sides. Get into the video.
So what I noticed right away was 2 huge narratives spewing. One was get woke, go broke. And the other one was racism and misogyny. Obviously, neither one of those were the answer to why this got canceled. And the truth lies somewhere in the middle.
See, like I said, she is attacking both sides. But she is wrong. The truth is not in the middle. The truth is firmly on the right. The left claimed sexism and racism, as they always do, and they are 100% wrong. Tristen even admits to this later in the video.
But it was co-opted quicker than I have seen any other franchise be co-opted for political gain. It was absolutely astounding.
Wait, what political gain are you talking about here, Tristen? How does either side gain politically from this? Is there a political candidate that will win their race because of Batgirl being shelved, Tristen? Is there some political policy that will be pushed because Batgirl was shelved? Is there some bill that will now pass because Batgirl was shelved? This is the dumbest thing you said in this video. Nothing is gained politically for either side because Batgirl was shelved.
I actually seen some people tell the truth when it came to this, but the fact that you're blaming it on either racism or misogyny, that's obviously has nothing to do with this, right? They wouldn't have cast Leslie Grace in this role if that was a racist person behind that.
See, she admits that the left were wrong. It has nothing to do with racism or misogyny. So clearly the truth does not lay in the middle, since the left are 100% wrong. If the truth was in the middle, the left would have some truth to their argument, and they don't. And the fact that she didn't side with the left on this when she normally would is a red flag for me. Normally she would side with the left and call this a racist, sexist move by Warner Brothers, especially since Batgirl was shelved and the Flash movie was not. And the Flash movie stars a white man, and yes, I said man, Ezra Miller is a man, barely, and Batgirl is an Afro-Latino woman. Tristen absolutely would have sided with the left on this. So when I tried to figure out why she didn't side with the left in this, it hit me like a ton of bricks. It's the corporation. This is DC. DC is her bread and butter. They can do no wrong in her eyes. If this was any other company, she would have definitely called them sexist and racist. For example, she will criticize the What If Miles Morales Was Thor comic for being racist, and rightfully so, but that's Marvel, and that's a creative decision, not a corporate decision.
Also, if you're saying get woke, go broke, it also makes very little sense because we looked at the plot. We'll look at the plot leaks on Sunday, but I looked at the plot leaks and there was nothing woke about this movie. I digress.
Oh, she just claimed that there is nothing woke about this movie. Do you hear yourself talk, Tristen? You just said that Leslie Grace, an Afro-Latino woman, was cast as a white woman, Barbara Gordon, and that's not woke? Race swaps are not woke to Tristen. And you yourself reported on a trans actor being cast. So Batgirl has race swaps, trans characters, but it's not woke according to Tristen. I know I said that the dumbest thing Tristen said in this video is that people were using this news for political gain, but now that she says race swaps and trans characters are not woke, that just might top it. Jesus help me.
Now, we need to talk about the fanboys because I've never seen this shit happen so quick.
See? She is attacking fans. Again, she will always take the side of the corporation over the fans. Always.
It's really, really stupid. If you are going out of your way to bully and harass this woman because an opportunity she so greatly wanted to explore got pulled beneath her, you are a garbage human being. And you...
First, how does she know that these are fans? She sees some negative comments and her first reaction is, it must be the fans. It can't be anyone else but the fans. She hates the fans so much, her first instincts is to attack the fans. These people can't be trolls. They can't just be some teenager trying to be edgy. Nope, according to Tristen, they have to be fans. She blames the fans whenever something negative happens to someone who works for these corporations, especially Warner Brothers and DC. Now, I don't condone bullying or harassing of anyone. That is always wrong. But keep in mind, again, that she is calling these people fans, and she has no evidence that they are fans, but she automatically calls them fans. She's got some of this so-called bullying and harassment, shall we? Cancelled. LMFAO. That's an objective fact. The movie was cancelled. Must be nice having your movie canceled due to it being a cheap movie. That's another objective fact. One of the reasons why it was canceled is because it had a smaller budget and Warner Brothers wanted to cut their losses. Ha! Your film got canceled. Another objective fact. This one is just a bunch of laughing emojis, so okay, whatever. L girl rip bozo. Thumbs down. I honestly don't know what that means. Where are your movie at? Okay. You'll never get to be Batgirl. That's another objective fact. And here's another, your movie got canceled. This is what you're complaining about, Tristen? This is your harassment and bullying? If this is your idea of harassment and bullying, I have to say this is the most weak and tame harassment and bullying I've ever seen. Most of that was objective facts about her movie being canceled. I don't see any personal attacks. They didn't insult her or other than the one that called her bozo. And there aren't any racist or sexist comments. Now, again, I don't condone this stuff, but this is nothing. You've got nothing, Tristen.
But even on my community post, when I said something about this getting taken over, I got comments saying, well, they should have just called her Black Girl instead of Batgirl. Okay, all right. Or Bat Black. What? Okay, all right. I digress. This is
Black girl or Bat Black? I'm not gonna lie, that's hilarious to me. And that's on your community post, Tristen. I doubt that Leslie Grace saw that. So the idea that you count that as bullying or harassment to her is absurd.
why do you think that this kind of reaction is okay? I mean, I think there's an emboldening happening that I've talked about for a really long time. And I think we've seen that front and center for a while now, probably about 5 years or so. But this isn't okay. And this isn't gonna stop unless people actually say something about it. Don't
Emboldening of what? Slightly negative comments that are mostly objective facts? And again, remember, she is blaming the fans for these comments. And when she says emboldening, I think she means that people are criticizing actors. And more importantly, they are criticizing the corporations. Tristen seems to want censorship of any negative comments against the corporations. Also, there's no stopping it. Leslie Grace is a public figure and has to learn to have thicker skin because this is going to happen no matter what. Also, Tristen is a massive hypocrite. She insults people all the time. And she recently called Ryan Kindle an asshat.
Ryan Cannell is a clear asshat.
She attacks people like the Patriot Hut, JDA, EVS, and Eric July all the time. Not to mention what she has said about yours truly.
Don't let your community be the one that's treating people this way. It sucks.
Okay, you see what she's doing here? She wants comment policing. She wants her flying monkeys to go after these people. Again, she thinks that these people are fans. And that's exactly what these corporations want. They want the blindly loyal, brainwashed consumers who blindly love everything the corporation make to go after the negative comments and silence them. They want fans to attack other fans to silence any criticism. That's why I call Tristen a useful idiot for these corporations. Because she is sending fans to attack other fans to silence any criticism of the corporations, and she doesn't even know it. Or she does, and she's doing it to kiss up to DC and get a job or free stuff or whatever.
I wanted to see the movie. I know a lot of people wanted to see the movie.
Nobody wanted to see this movie, Tristen. The only people who wanted to see this movie are left-wing activists and blinded, brainwashed consumers who will watch anything DC.
And I think it's really a shame that people, instead of realizing the facts of the situation, and that it didn't mesh well, and that the money was an issue, immediately co-opt it for your political gain.
What political gain are you talking about? Neither side gained anything political from this. No bill was passed, nobody was elected. The only gain is that nobody had to see this woke garbage, and we might actually get a good non-woke movie from it. But I wouldn't call that a political gain. Non-woke movies are good for both sides.
Immediately scream racism or go woke, go broke, instead of realizing that this has, unfortunately, the after effects of a merger.
It can be both the after effects of a merger and be because of going woke, going broke. It's usually not just one reason, Tristen.
what you get out of this, but just chill. Like, just chill. Just realize these are people too.
Fans are people as well, so why don't you stop attacking the fans, Tristen? Take some of your own advice and stop automatically assuming that it's the fans' fault for these comments. Stop being a useful idiot for the corporations for once in your life and try taking the side of the fans instead. And it would be nice if you stopped attacking the fellowship, or as you call them, the fandom menace, just because they have a different opinion than you on entertainment doesn't mean that you have to go after them all the time. You don't seem to want to treat Eric July, EVS, Geeks and Gamers, Ryan Cannell, or anybody from the fellowship as human beings. Anyway, I'm Alpha Eagle. God bless you for watching. God bless America. And Tristen, I pray that you will stop attacking the fans.